Eating is sociable. Eating is pleasurable. Eating is an escape from stress. Eating is fun to do when you're celebrating. I mean, let's get real. Losing and maintaining weight is an uphill battle for most of us. Besides maybe that guy on the infomercial with the painted on abs. But other than him, I think we ought to just get honest with ourselves and acknowledge the fact that this is a fight. And it's a fight we all need to win. Being fat hurts us in a lot of ways, including our self-esteem, our relationships, our careers, our sex lives. The guy's drifting off just woke up when I said sex lives. Welcome back. Like it or not, people look down on people who are fat. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's nice or world class. I'm just saying it's a fact. My point is the battle of the bulge is a battle. And just by acknowledging the fact that it's a fight moves you that much closer to success. I remember back in the early 90s, one of my friends who was on the professional tennis circuit was in a press conference in Miami. And they asked him if he was nervous about his next opponent in the tournament, who happened to be Stefan Edberg, the #1 player in the world at the time. My friend told the reporter, "Am I nervous? Of course I'm nervous. He's the best player in the world. The guy's great. Wouldn't you be nervous?" The whole press room broke into laughter. My friend had single-handedly diminished the intimidation factor by admitting the obvious. The next day, he pulled off the biggest upset of his whole career by defeating a stunned Stefan Edberg. Coming up, I'll give you some tips on how to get your mind right so you can be a big, fat loser. Don't go anywhere. If you've seen the show before, you've heard me say that the enemy of the world-class performer is delusion. Delusion is the disease, objective reality is the cure. If you believe losing and maintaining weight is easy, and you're succeeding with that belief, hey, keep it and forget what I'm about to say. But for the rest of us, don't be afraid to see weight loss as a struggle. You have total control over whether you're going to succeed or not. So admitting it's tough only gets that distraction out of the way. Maybe this has happened to you. You're talking to someone who is telling you how easy it is to lose weight, or you're watching TV at 3 a.m. and some joker is talking about how the pounds are just melting off like magic. And you're thinking, hey, what's wrong with me? If this is so easy for everyone else, why is it so hard for me? I know a lot of people have thought this, and that's why it's better to just admit it's tough and move on. I mean, I'm a mental toughness coach, and I still have dreams about sitting on my lazy boy with a family-sized bag of Doritos and wolfing that sucker down until I'm licking the bag. And that's just a warm-up before I call the pizza guy. Now, I don't do that anymore because I can't, but I'd still like to, and that's the point. The good news about this is, as anyone who has lost weight knows, it's worth the price you have to pay. Being thin and healthy affects every aspect of your life in a positive way. All I'm saying is that you don't have to believe it's easy in order to succeed. Just make a decision and stick to it. It's that simple. So once you've made the decision to lose weight and you and your doctor have decided on a healthy diet and exercise program, it's time to move on to step number 2. Developing the mental toughness to stick to your program for the rest of your life. I'm going to give you some of the best tools. Fat loser tool number 1. This is an action step from the Fat Loser program, and it's designed to get you into objective reality. What you do is take off all your clothes, stand in front of the mirror, the biggest mirror you have in your house, and describe what you see. Now, I got to tell you, I created this exercise when I was 40 pounds overweight, and it made me cry. Not a boo-hoo kind of a cry like a spank kid, but a how could I have done this to myself kind of cry, if you know what I mean. It made me sad and angry.